This would be a magical hold.
27.
And it's
Neil, you
to
require
the left.
40.
And a lot of his darts have been going to the left as well. And I think that could be because of the new dart effect. But last dart in hand for Neil Duff to break the throw.
Game shot
Gets
on the
it.
fifth leg. Neil Duff.
And it's literally when it got to 2-0, you understand because of the length of the game, there's always an extra twist. Somebody's going to switch on because they know that it's survival mode darts, and both of these are veteran campaigners in the sport itself. So
it's a game that won't live long in the memory of either
84.
player, but the
Neil,
2
you
points will
require
mean as
32.
much. No matter what the scenario for Neil Duff.
shot
And he
and
kicks
the
off
match.
Series 9
Neil
with a
Duff.
4-3 win against Steve West.
with Carl saying that he was emotional when he qualified for the Motor Series because all his hard work has paid off.
140.
And he's definitely
Bradley require
and he's definitely
84.
doing the business. Bradley on 84. Carl Wilson on left-hand tops, but will he have a shot?
Double 11. He is going to get a go. He's
73.
left tops after
Oh, he
12, and he's
requires
going to get a
40.
go at it.
Game shot
For
the
a
first
very,
leg.
very
Carl Wilson.
steady first leg there. And Bradley Brooks will know that he's immediately into a game.
And all the stops here. Another one of them. Double 18. To win it in style, but it just goes on the
138.
inside
Bradley require
wire.
54.
And so Brooks will get a go to bring it back to 3-2. It's going to be 2 at tops.
34.
Pulls it inside,
Carl
and so
require
Carl will
80.
return to seal what has been a superb debut match with a victory. Double 9 is found,
shot
and it
and
is
the
2 points in the pocket of
Carl
Carl Wilson.
Wilson.
He gets the better of Bradley Brooks by 4 legs to 1, and he is sent out a statement to the rest of the field to say he is here to play in this Group A. He kicked off with legs of 13 and 14. He raced into a 2-0 lead in next to no time at all. He gets the better of Bradley Brooks by 4 legs to 1, restricting Bam Bam to just 4 darts at a double.
And he stuck to that plan majority of the time. This could be a possible opportunity for the 140 now. He wouldn't want to stay there. He'll probably drop down.
150.
And the setup there leaves Niels outside of any chance of winning a leg as Darius looks at 3.
140.
4-0.
Darius require 32.
Double 16 to round off
Game
a sumptuous
shot and the
opening
match.
display. Efficiency of the
Darius
highest
Labanauskas.
order from Darius Labanauskas as he batters the man with cod on the back of his shirt, Niels van Zanten, by 4 legs to 0. Doing so, averaging 92.5, 4 from 7 on his doubles, finishing off with a 13 dart leg upon his return.
More like Duff now, finding that first dart in the treble. And
105.
as a dart
Bradley
player,
requires
you do all
74.
your work with your first dart because that's the perfect one. That's the one that leads all of the others into its space. And Bradley now needs tops.
54.
Goes under the wire.
Neil, you
Neil
require
now has an
97.
opportunity, coming from 2-0 down. He has an opportunity now to clear up this 97. Not happy with the first. Goes for the double. Double 19.
77. Bradley
Then goes the
require 20.
tops.
He's had a dart to make it 2-2. Bradley
Game
Brooks
shot
had
on the
darts to win
fourth
every
leg.
single leg in this
Bradley
match,
Brooks.
and he finds himself 3-1 up.
Neil Duff will just want to leave it handy and put some pressure on the double 10.
97. Bradley require
Is that
20.
enough pressure?
He's been good on this target. He's been great on this target.
shot
And he
and the
gets his
match.
first win on
Bradley
the board.
Brooks.
Bradley Brooks gets the better of Neil Duff by 4 legs to 1. And he gets over the line. He gets his first win. He's not overly pleased with the way that he performed in that match. It was an average of 84.1, pretty much playing to his numbers. A doubling may be a bit of a concern for him. But Neil Duff, yes, he's won a game, but he hasn't got out the gate yet. Brooks a 4-1 winner to get his first leg on the Super Series stage. And he's going to get 2 in his hand at tops to do exactly that.
Game
He
shot
only
on the
needs the
first
1.
leg.
Van
Niels van
Zanten up and
Zanten.
running. He leads Steve West by a leg to 0, and he gets his first chalk on
Second
the
leg is
board
Steve to
here
draw first.
at the Live
Blake.
Lounge.
You're 124.
1-2-4 for West to get his first leg on the board in this Wow, he's just had a little look around. I don't know what's happened there, but whatever it was really annoyed
84.
Steve. And very interesting
Now
as
you
well.
require 167.
After that first treble 20, he then decided not to attack the bullseye either, following the little move round. That was probably the right decision considering Neil's unable to take out the 167. This game may have a bit of spice to it now, Devon.
I think it could have just been on the pace of Neil's walking back, and Steve wasn't happy, but
35.
clearly he was already shaken
Now
just because of his performance.
124.
Something like this could just push him over the edge, and a 1-2-4 could certainly kill this game off.
Bullseye.
99.
The width of a
Steve
wire
require
away.
5.
And so Steve West has got one more life in this match, but he cannot afford to miss any more at double. One left of the madhouse. In it goes. Must hit, and he gets.
Steve West now just flinging him to the board.
Niels
Zanten
45.
leads Van Zanten now 45 to see out the match. Once has 2 darts in hand, double 16 the target. Can he do it? Niels Van Zanten 4-1 against Steve West. Really showing some class and just settling in better than Steve West. It was a little bit of a reprieve from Steve and getting that one leg over, but clearly it was all systems go for Niels. Find himself comfortable. This is like you said, can he remain that consistent for the entire period? And still think that he's solid. He's going to need to go 20. Oh, he's got the treble, and now he needs double 5. Gets the double 5, and now back to level peg. Darius is slight little fist bump there. You can tell it means a lot more. He's steady for Darius, but 25 here will take us to a last leg decider. Needs to wait. He's missed a few already at the double, and the messing continues, and the gate is open for Darius.
Darius, you require 56.
13 missed darts at a double in this match for Carl Wilson. That's been his ultimate downfall in this contest. A contest which could be over. Labanauskas looking at tops. And Labanauskas gets tops, and he moves to the top of the table. He's the first player to move on to 4 points in this embryonic Group A. He gets the better of Carl Wilson by 4 legs to 2. A game that Carl had in the palm of his hands when he was 2-0 up. He missed 13 darts at a double in the contest.
And this is how quick the game can change, though. Neil Duff averaged roughly around 66 first game, and now has a chance for a ton-plus checkout here. Needs double 7, just readying himself. Yeah, 14, that's correct. Double 7, left side. Ooh.
150.
Maybe just lick the fingers too much there, I think. But
64.
It's how quick that the game can change. But Neil's here with 88.5 and finding an opportunity to get that 64. So if you look at the stats, Neil Duff should not be drawing this game.
But he's not going to get a dart for the match, and Neil Duff looking to finally bring the hammer down on this contest. 2 5s to get his second win on the board. It's been a superb performance. But he may not cap it off with a win because Van Zanten will return. 56. He's going to get match darts. Double 18 for the match. And double 18 is found. Niels Van Zanten gets the better of Neil Duff by 4 legs to 3. The Duff man, as you can see, not happy at all. Van Zanten getting over the line. There was a few bones of conjecture in the middle of that match. but it is Van Zanten who crosses the finishing line. It was a really good performance of Neil Duff in terms of the scoring, average of 96, 5 maximums in there.
He does, and he gets it. That is crazy. But double 12 coming in now. And that is
from the
fantastic.
second leg. Bradley Brooks.
That is the craziest 60 you'll ever see in your entire life.
Bradley to throw first.
So, yeah, in relation, I mean, he's doing exactly what Bradley does, and you're kind of more upset when he's not doing it. And that was a 170, 71, but will Darius make that a null and void?
Well, the last time someone hit a 171 and didn't get a go at a double four, it was in the final of the Champions Week, and it was from a fellow Scandinavian player against a hot young Englishman. And it was done on the bull.
61. Bradley, you require.
But
8.
unlike Cam Crabtree, Bradley Brooks gets a go at double four.
This has got to go.
He
gets it on the last start, and he
Bradley Brooks.
not celebrates, but more frustration. And just noting there that Bradley Brooks threw a 180 and a 171 in that game, so that's 351.
I don't think anybody expected a miss there. Bradley Brooks will be thankful for the miss. But can he fire double five? To fire home his second victory of the morning. He doesn't feel like he's playing at his best, but he's getting wins nonetheless. Bradley Brooks moves back to the top of the group, moves top of the pile because of the margin of win there against Darius Labanauskas. They're level on points, level on legs difference, level on legs one. It's that head-to-head, the reason why Bradley Brooks is top of the group. And this is how he won that game by 4 legs to 1.
But literally so effective.
62.
It's got to be what works for you. As Wilson leaves tops after 12 again. Double 10 for 3-1 lead. Fires home a 14 darter. He's 3-1 to the good. And Carl Wilson's in cruise control in this contest.
Westy needs this. Goes tops. Is that a bit of a joke?
40. Carl, you require
no laughing
83.
matter. Wilson back for 83 to close the match out. 2 in his hand, a double 16 for another 14 darters. Back-to-back 14 darters for Carl Wilson to cross the finishing line. He gets the better of Steve West by 4 legs to 1, who finds himself sunk to the bottom of the group. That a superb performance there, as you can see on your screen. Nonetheless, this has been superb.
Something's happened there. I think he needed a... Neil's throw just buffered a bit and his arm didn't work. But now, 2 dart. Easy now, Bradley. Easy. Bam, just bamming Niels Van Zanten. Now he has 106. But the first dart lands beautifully. 40 now. Double 16. Inside.
Bradley require 40.
Another match-winning opportunity. Another match dart at double 10. And this time he gets over the line. The first 3 legs were splendid. And then the last 2 were a little bit more hard work for Bradley Brooks. He seals the 3rd win in succession. He beats Niels Van Zanten by 4 legs to 1.
This would be a showstopper moment from Neil Duff. It's not up to the task, and Carl Wilson now 3 in hand and will certainly need to take his time on the double 8 and not fluff his lines. Because this would certainly be a break of throw and a advantage to Carl. There, he took his time and it goes in.
Carl Wilson.
He's a nice smile there as he's living the dream on that stage, on the motor stage, and being an ADC qualifier, how emotional it was for him for qualifying here, because you know that the hard work is put in, and then turning up and performing like a veteran.
44.
And he's put himself in a position here where he got the break in the previous leg, has had a very good leg on throw, and could well level this match should well level this match now in a few moments' time. It was a 14 darter in the previous leg. He's left himself on the double after 12 again, and that double is double 12.
140.
Could we be going to a last leg decider?
Games on the 6th leg.
Yes.
Neil
Neil Duff says yes. It's 3-all. Neil Duff just getting the wrong bed, yeah, and Carl Wilson will now
26.
be licking his lips.
Oh, you require 4.
Opportunity knocks. And he answers the invitation. Carl Wilson gets the better of Neil Duff by 4 legs to 3. It's been a frustrating and trying day for the 4-time weekly winner, the 5-time all-time winner here at the Live Lounge, Neil Duff. There's an opportunity for Steve West to break the throat. Went down for the bullseye first. And he's going to give himself a dart at tops. Oh, that's superb. It's only the second ton plus checkout we've seen today. And Steve West may well have just lit the spark there. It's been a trying day for him, but may well be the moment where fortune moves into his favour.
With a 109 checkout, doesn't really need to ratchet because Steve's on 260 at the halfway point of a 501 leg. So he'll just want to set it up nicely. Can finish it as well on this double 16 now, and he gets it.
On the 3rd leg.
Absolutely.
Darius Labanauskas.
No secret that I do love Darius' throw.
Steve to throw first.
Comes back for his opportunity to win his first game of the day. And it's going to be one dart in his hand at double 1.
No score. Darius,
well, that was a bit crazy. That was a bit wild. And Labanauskas can bring this game home now. 9 for double 8. And Darius Labanauskas inflicts another defeat upon Steve West. For Laban, it means he moves on to 6 points. It means there's 3 players at the top of the table on 6 points. He beat Steve West in 7. That's how the game went from a statistical viewpoint.
Allows you one day of almost craziness if the results. So now it means that you're going to have to really push hard. And the players that have performed on day 1, day 2 kind of becomes a moving day for you. As we see, Carl, just needs to take his time and gets it now.
Carl Wilson.
Really good on the... He opts for the 32, which has kind of deserted him today. But a lot of the time when he's gone on the top side... Oh, over pitches. Carl Wilson sees the door open for the 52.
Can he take the opportunity this to end his debut day with 8 points on the board? And he does so on double 8.
Carl Wilson.
What a debut day for Carl Wilson as he wins 4 out of 5 and announces his arrival on the Live Lounge stage to some tune. He beats Niels van Zanten by 4 legs to 2, doing so with an average in excess of 85.
Game before this, perfect up until the last start. Should have won 4-0 and made it harder than it should have been.
Steve, you record 112.
This game certainly. Ooh, Steve needs double tops now. Ooh, 112 vintage Steve West. He chucks in a 15 darter on throw.
Still a who's who though as to who wins this final leg.
Steve, record 66.
West 66 points away. Gonna get a dart at tops. Only needs a dart at tops to eventually cross the finishing line. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And at the 5th time of asking, Steve West is eventually on the board. He beats Bradley Brooks in a last leg decider. Decent performance, average in excess of 90, doubling good as well, and a 112 finish in there too.
Oh,
Darius requires 60.
Effective Darius, he's on the 20s and the 10s. Well, he wants to, that's very close, but he could find it on the right. Oh, and just over there, as we see,
Darius
again, the statuesque pose from Darius there.
Is to save the contest. The 164 doesn't go, and so Darius Labanauskas to bring
60.
the day to
Darius
a close
require
has got 3
40.
darts in his hand at double top to complete a 4-1 win against Neil Duff. Now down for double 10. And in the double 10 it goes. And Darius Labanauskas gets the better of Neil Duff in the final game of the day. It means that Lucky D will join the David took Carl Wilson on 8 points at the top of the table. It's been a challenging, a trying day for Neil Duff.